Welcome to our fun little chat with Madison. Hello, hello, our vertical live. Let me know if you can hear me, see me, all of the good stuff. You guys, I am so excited that we decided to do this little vertical live today because I feel like it is just the perfect way that we can get caught up on everything that happened at the Met Gala. I thought it would be fun to just do a little recap. That way for tomorrow's happy hour hang, we can just get into some fresh tea. You guys, hello. I see everyone is joining. Hi, hi, hi. I see Yesenia said, I'm an after watcher, but I'm so staying for this one. I'm so happy that you were able to make it. We also have Mary. We need a Zoom call with everyone. Would love to see you all. I know, Mary, we got to figure out the group Zoom call. We're working on the group chat as of right now. You guys, I am so happy that everyone made it. Everyone's here. Hello, hello. Jessica's here. Joy's here. Maria, Cass. Hi, you guys. So I just wanted to hop on this vertical live. That way we could kind of just recap some of the Met Gala tea. For example, Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny. I knew something was going to happen. They were spotted getting very cozy at a Met Gala after party. We also, of course, are going to talk about people reacting to Kim Kardashian's look. Of course, she's getting some backlash, but we at least have a little more information behind it as well. And you guys, we also have to talk about the fact Rihanna wasn't there. Got to talk about some Katy Perry drama. Not really drama, but Katy Perry, those photos, not it. And then also, of course, we're going to get into the Bieber's absence because you guys, even after we logged off yesterday's happy hour hang, the Biebers did not show up. The Biebers did not show up. We have Miss Kim. Hi, Maddie. Hi, House of Hill. Love it. Bonus day. Yes, Kim, it is definitely a bonus day, and I'm so happy you made it. I'm so happy that everyone saw this live in the community tab. You guys know, really, if I'm ever going to do an impromptu vertical live, usually these happen on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but if I'm ever going to do an impromptu vertical live, I always put it in the community tab first thing. That way everyone can hopefully see it and hopefully make time to log on. I also try to do these a little bit earlier in the day, so that way our after watchers and our international House of Hill members, if you're not able to make the happy hour hangs, hopefully then you are able to make one of these vertical lives, so that way you can hang out with us live as well. So I try to kind of throw these in the mix as a little more breaking news, but also just something that we need to discuss right away. And there was a lot of post Met Gala topics that I thought, you know what? We're just gonna do this as a vertical live. Joy said, I got a notification. I don't know what the community tab is. I'm old. Joy, you are not old, because if you're old, that means I'm old. But if you go to my channel, you can scroll. You know how it has like videos, live, shorts. If you click community, that's where you'll see all of the posts in the community tab. So I try to post on there. If not, I'm happy that the YouTube notifications worked, because you guys know, I think YouTube is wanting us to do more of these, which is why I'm also trying to implement them. But also the vertical live shows up in the shorts feed. This is how we make new friends. We, are able to expand the House of Hill fam by doing these as well, which is really helpful. But I'm glad you got the notification, Joy. Sometimes I know that doesn't always happen, but again, the community tab is always where I try to post these as well. And I would have posted this on my Instagram, but you guys, I was sitting here, so I had to film some content earlier, working with a brand. So I was doing that this afternoon. And then after I went on my 30-minute body movement, I did a little walk jog. So I'm back in the fitness challenge, you guys. And then I got distracted. I was getting ready for the live. I thought I was on time. And then I remembered that I scheduled this for 3 and not 3:30. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be a few minutes late. But I'm glad it all worked out. Betty got the notification as well. Thank you, Becky, for the compliment on the hair. I think it's just because it's a little grown out and it's straight. That's probably why it looks different today. You guys know also for these vertical lives, we're a little more casual, a little more chill. I feel like I'm like really close to your guys' faces. Hopefully not too scary close. But yeah, they're just so much fun. Also, we have 111 people here, you guys, and it's only been 5 minutes. You know I love an angel number. Manifest something. You guys, also today, before we get into this post Met Gala tea, Elva, I'm so happy you got your YouTube notification. Also, for those of you who are new here and you're just seeing us on your shorts feed, you should know here in the House of Hill, whenever we see an angel number of people watching, we always manifest something. So I feel like I should explain that for people who are just popping in and are confused why I just went silent for a second. If you're new here, whenever we see an angel number of people watching and tuning in, we always like to manifest something here in the House of Hill. But in addition to that, you guys, before we get into this Met Gala tea, I wanted to tell you, because I know we love manifestation here in the House of Hill, today is a Taurus new moon. And apparently this new moon is very powerful, and it is something with Uranus and Jupiter conjunction. I don't know all the terminology. I've just been getting videos about it. It's been all over my Discover page, and I needed to share with you guys. But today is a very powerful new moon. So we are supposed to release what we no longer want. And this is a good time to call in our manifestations. This is a good time to call in all of the abundance we're looking for, love, all of those things, financial freedom, whatever you're trying to manifest, a new job, house, whatever. Now is the time. Yes, Christian, I said a Taurus new moon. Team Edward all the way. We love Twilight here in the House of Hill, especially Team Edward. Team Jacob, if you're Team Jacob, I'm side-eyeing you just a little bit. But I understand we all have our preferences. Absolutely. Yeah, so definitely wanted to let you guys know about the Taurus new moon. Look up, if you're into like rituals and stuff, look up what you're supposed to do on that. For me, I just think it's a good time to just like, you know, manifest, really think about everything you want to call in and all of that good stuff. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and Madison, I made a fake account to catch you. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and get into all of this post Met Gala tea. I also want to shout out Kendra really quick. Hey, Madison, at this job, but I'm praying a new one is in the works. Kendra, if you're putting it out there, it's going to happen. It's already in the works, and we're sending you all of the positive vibes. Also, I'm laughing at Dave. Dave said Taylor Lautner equals friend zone, LOL. And then Kiara, I'm so happy you made it to the live. Jelena is here as well. Epic Turtle, Nessa, hello, hello. Okay, you guys, so the first piece of post-Met Gala tea I want to get into is talking about Katy Perry. Katerina, hi Madison, my fiance's birthday is today, so that new moon is amazing. Okay, Katerina, your fiance is about to have a good year. Very good year. You guys, if you remember, during yesterday's happy hour hang, a lot of people were saying, I love Katy Perry's Met Gala look. Katy Perry looks amazing. And we were talking about how she was a lot of people's favorite on the red carpet. Well, turns out, you guys, all of those photos that you were seeing of Katy Perry in that garden ball gown on the Met Gala red carpet, they were fake. They were AI. Somebody posted, Jelena said, oh girl, I had no idea it was AI. I know. Somebody posted the photo on Twitter and it went viral. I think it said something about over 9 million hits this photo had. And again, people were talking about it in the live, and the photos were fake. They were AI, definitely posted to trick people. It took people a while to realize that they were AI. And this is one of the reasons why you guys know I have a love-hate relationship with AI. I think it's awesome that it helps us, you know, do normal activities a little more productive, but this is where I have an issue with AI, is when you're tricking people and using celebrities and posting fake photos. It's like, no. I don't like that. And also the last time Katy Perry was at the Met Gala was back in 2022. So it's been a couple years since she's been at the red carpet. And this is why I have a love-hate relationship with AI. It definitely, Kendra was looking absolutely too real. Yes, Sacred Space, they did do this to Selena last year as well. But I feel like the Selena AI photo was like very clearly AI, where this Katy Perry picture, it looked a little more realistic, which is what's scary about AI. It's getting smarter. It's learning more. But I feel like the Selena photos, at least you could tell a little bit more. These photos of Katy Perry, specifically the one in like the ball gown. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, that also looked pretty real to me. I even remember it was like, oh yeah, on the live, I was like, oh yeah, Katy Perry's dress looked good because I saw the photo. I didn't see her walk the carpet, which I was watching the live feed, so I should have known that I didn't see her. But also, you guys know I was like trying to multitask like crazy yesterday, so I just thought I missed her walking and those were the photos. But no, the photos of Katy Perry, if you are seeing any of them where she appeared to be at the Met Gala, they are in fact a lie. Jelena said, y'all, I'm a tech girly and design girly, and I am shocked that I could not tell. Jelena's like, I feel duped. I feel duped and I'm not about it. I also saw Gabby was saying that even Katy Perry's mom reportedly texted her to be like, you're at the Met Gala? That's how real those photos looked. I mean, they did look incredibly, incredibly legit. I'm not even gonna lie. So that's why now I feel like we have to be even more on the lookout when it comes to these celebrity events because people are trying to trick us. And I'm saying that as somebody who is incredibly gullible. You guys know I say that all the time. That's why I hate April Fool's Day. I am somebody who is so gullible. You tell me something, I'm going to believe you. I'm going to believe you at face value. So we just really have to be on the freaking lookout, you guys, because AI is out here to freaking trick us. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and move on from the Katy Perry AI debacle and Joy, I'm giggling, and talk about Rihanna. You guys, Rihanna was not there, which was super upsetting because you guys know we always look to Rihanna to kind of end the carpet, bring the zhuzh, bring something that no one else is bringing. We look to Rihanna to just bring what the Met Gala is all about. And I feel like we were talking a lot about Rihanna on yesterday's Happy Hour Hang because you guys know I was saying I thought everyone looked great. Everyone looked fantastic, but I wasn't seeing a lot of like jaw-dropping Met Gala looks. I feel like the Met Gala is where you can go outside of the red carpet box. And not a lot of people were doing that while we were watching it on the Happy Hour Hang. Obviously, after we finished up, Cardi B came through and had a very elaborate gown. Nicki Minaj came and was giving us exactly what we needed to see. I thought Nicki's look was so fun. Absolutely so fun. But while we were watching, nobody was really giving that. And we were looking to Rihanna to do that, but she ended up coming down with the flu. Her reps confirmed that she was sick to multiple outlets, you guys, which I will say, Rihanna didn't say this, but based on an interview she did with E! Last month before the Met Gala, I feel like Rihanna this year was kind of maybe not as much looking forward to the Met Gala just because she's super busy. When she was talking to E! News, she said that she was going to come in as an extra this year. She was coming for dinner. And she said that she's just so busy as a mom that she didn't really have a lot of time to dedicate to her Met Gala look this year. So maybe there was a part of Rihanna that she was like, you know what? The flu, it happened. It was meant to be. I wasn't meant to go to the Met Gala this year. But I personally was disappointed because I feel like Rihanna always looks so incredibly good. Color said, Rihanna said she had the flu. She even talked about how her look was going to be simple for the Met interview. Yeah, she was 1,000% intending on going, but she ended up getting the flu, which happens to the freaking best of us. I still feel like even though Rihanna said her look was going to be simple, I feel like Rihanna's simple is still something that would have been above the rest. You know what I mean? I don't know. Just my own 2 cents about Rihanna. I feel like Rihanna always freaking brings it, no matter what. Terry said, Nicki Minaj's dress was very gorgeous. The Queen of Rap did her thing, and Ariana Grande did too. I thought Ariana Grande's look was pretty, and she did end up performing inside. You guys know that I didn't love Ariana Grande's like things on her face. That just wasn't my personal preference, but I did like the drop waist of her look that she wore on the red carpet. Jessica said, I still wish she would have posted a photo of what she was going to wear. I feel like I agree with you. I'm hoping that she still will. I'm hoping for like a Met Gala at home kind of post, because I'm so curious to see what Rihanna's version of simple is for the Met Gala. Because I still feel like it would be jaw-dropping, because everything Rihanna does is jaw-dropping. You know what I mean? Let's see. Amanda said, I was absolutely in love with Cardi B's spider dress. I know. I will say, you guys know how I feel about Cardi B, only because she was rude to me online. But I will say I did appreciate how Cardi B brought some drama. Like the fact she needed 8 men to help fluff out her dress on the carpet. That, to me, is what the Met Gala is all about. The Met Gala is bringing that extra oomph. You know what I mean? It's all about something that's above the rest. It's not a normal fashion event. People should really be able to use their creativity to the best of their ability. And so in that instance, I liked that Cardi B did something different. Like it was a performance. It was jaw-dropping. It was something that stopped us all in our tracks. Again, I also liked Nicki's look as well. I thought Nicki also brought fun, brought texture. It was not a run-of-the-mill look. And so I was really excited about Nicki's look as well. I also loved all of the color. Maria said, I love Nicole's look. Nicole Kidman. Yes, we loved her look while we were watching it on the happy hour hang. Tyla's look, loved hers. Who else were some of my favorites? I loved Zendaya's. I know some people didn't like her makeup, but I personally thought Zendaya looked incredible. And someone else was telling me, I think it was Elle Fanning, you guys were like, look her up. Hers looked incredible. Doja Cat did the wet t-shirt, which was interesting. I saw she did an interview with ET, and she said that she wore she wanted to do a t-shirt because her favorite flower is cotton, and she thought a classic white cotton t-shirt is classic, and then she decided to just do the wet look to make it a little different, and she said she was physically wet. It was not a look. It was not anything fake. It was some like gel mixture that they put together. That literally she was wet. She was sitting in the Met Gala physically wet, which in my opinion sounds like an absolute nightmare. Like I cannot imagine sitting in a gala being physically wet, but shout out to Doja Cat for, doing what she needed to do, committing to the bit, and really putting it out there. Yeah, Gabby said her wet shirt was not it. It also personally wasn't my favorite, but I understand the meaning behind it, and I can appreciate her dedication to the look. Kendra said there was way too many safe looks going. Minnie Kaling and Lizzo. Lizzo came looking like a tulip, which I was actually kind of surprised to see Lizzo there, to be honest with you guys, given everything that's been going on and how she has not been having the most positive experience on social media lately. I was surprised to see Lizzo there, but she did show up. I also thought Minnie Kaling's look was unique. I really liked it. I loved the neutrals. I loved the movement. I loved how it was larger than life. I really liked Mindy's look, honestly. I kind of liked it better than Lizzo. Lizzo, I know it was extra, but for me, I didn't love it. But that was just me. Lisa said she was beyond rude. She didn't know the name of the designer. Oh, are you talking about Doja Cat? Doja Cat didn't know, or Lizzo didn't know. Jessica, I agree. Dove Cameron looked great. I thought she looked good. Also, she was with her mans. I thought Dove Cameron's look was really good. I also saw someone talk about Gigi Hadid. I thought Gigi Hadid's look was gorgeous. Misty, thank you so much. Thank you for rocking with me since Holly Scoop. I really, really, really appreciate you. Jonna said maybe the t-shirt look was eco-friendly. Maybe. I don't know. Natalie Green thought maybe you could as many people. You can step outside at the same time. The world would be ideal. Natalie, thank you for being here as well. Okay, Robert said, I love Zendaya's look. She slayed. Me too. I absolutely loved Zendaya's look. Okay, moving on. Let's talk about Elle Fanning. Dora, I think you were in the live yesterday talking about Elle Fanning, and I will say I looked it up afterwards, and I loved Elle Fanning's look as well. Fatima, we've only been going for about 20 minutes, and you know that I can never stop talking. So you are perfectly on time. Let's talk about Kim Kardashian, you guys. So Kim Kardashian's look is causing, dare I say, the most chatter online. A lot of people are having a lot of negative things to say about Kim Kardashian's Met Gala look. Happy anniversary, Felicia. Hi, Madison. It's me and my husband's 7-year anniversary, and he's here with me. Oh my gosh, his name is Tim. Hi, Tim. Happy anniversary to you and Felicia. I'm so happy you guys are catching up on your tea pre-anniversary. Thanks for making me part of your day. You know I love, so that is so fun. Thank you so much, Felicia, for including me. So Kim Kardashian's look, you guys, John Galliano was the one who designed it, which Kim did a Get Ready With Me video for Vogue, and she said that his designs have been on her mood board for years. She said essentially this moment happened after about 4 or 5 years of her stalking him and seeing if he would design something for her for the Met. Now, she gave a little more insight into her look, and I feel like it helped me appreciate it a little more, so that's why I want to share this with you guys. She said her look was inspired by someone having the best night of your life in a garden. You had the most magical, incredible night, and then the next morning you wake up, you grab your boyfriend's cardigan, and you're off to your next thing that you have to go do. So that's why, like, her hair was a little messy. That's why she had the cardigan that was so controversial. People were saying it looked like a pilled cardigan. It was cashmere. And I do think she posed really well with it. Like, her collarbone was like, you know, popping like crazy. And then obviously the waist was incredibly cinched. Which she did say in the video that she was having a hard time breathing, but it's a performance, it's an art form. She had it all under control. I don't know, you guys. I personally feel like hearing the thought behind it and how it was all inspired by like the best night of your life, and you grab the cardigan and you're whisked off to the next thing, and that made me appreciate it a little more, which you guys know I said during the live yesterday. I was like, I like the bodice. I wasn't sure about the cardigan. I do see why she had it. It was all about telling a story. Jody said, weird take, Kim, but okay. I just don't think it was, like I said yesterday, my favorite look that Kim Kardashian has done. I know it was controversial, but I personally really liked when she did the Marilyn Monroe dress. I saw somebody else in the after watching comments say that they loved Kim Kardashian's wet look that she did a couple years ago when she went with Kanye. That was another iconic look in my opinion as well. But she's getting a lot of hate for her look, and I don't think she deserves maybe as much hate as she's getting, but I understand that it wasn't everyone's fave. Joy said, I liked Kim's look. She looked good. Epic Turtle said, Kim's face said it all. She looked like she was in pain. She did look physically uncomfortable. And some people were saying they thought the cardigan was because of a wardrobe malfunction, but it wasn't. It was part of the look. It was part of something that was in the plan all along. Trina said a lot of people were also hating on J-Lo's dress. I think a lot of people were hating on J-Lo's dress because they didn't feel like it was very on theme, which I kind of do agree with. But that like bodice with the high pointy, like strapless sweetheart neckline was everywhere on the red carpet. Demi Lovato had something very similar. I also think for me, I know J-Lo's just like not the nicest human. So sometimes when I see her on the carpet, even if her look is slaying, like it's hard for me to separate the fact. I've heard from several people she's not a very nice person. Yami Lex said, Sydney with the light blue dress and the black hair. Okay, you liked Sydney Sweeney. Yes, Sydney Sweeney shook everyone and wore a black wig. And it was different for her. It was definitely different for her. I felt like it was kind of nice to see her take on such a different look. I do feel like she looks better as a blonde, but I appreciated the fact she stepped outside of her normal, red carpet box, which is what the Met Gala is all about. So I agree. I appreciated the fact that she gave something different. Also, I'm laughing. Jonna said the cardigan was a shout out to Taylor's song Cardigan. Can you imagine? I was waiting for someone to say that. I was like, should we be petty and bring up the fact that Kim Kardashian's wearing a cardigan and Taylor has a song called Cardigan? But Jonna, thank you for doing it for me, because I was thinking the same thing. I was like, when is someone going to bring this up? Timna said, by the way, Madison, the MM look was in 2022 instead of last year when she was still with Pete, Marilyn Monroe. Oh, yes, 2022. Thank you. You guys, I swear since COVID, I always now have my years mixed up. Like, some things happen in COVID where I say last year and I could be referring to 2 to 3 years ago. I don't know what happened to my brain. Yes, I see a lot of you guys talking about Sabrina. Always and Forever said, that's the first thing I thought. Jelena said, I'm still confused. This year is 2023. Jelena, literally me. Amelie said, I did think the cardigan was about Taylor. Okay, so a lot of you were thinking the same thing. I'm living for it. That's where all of our brains are. Kate said, I was really disappointed yesterday. I mean, some people looked good and the gowns were beautiful, but I don't really think there was a wow look, like something that will be iconic in the long run. I agree with you. Like I said, I liked Kim's look, and the way her waist was cinched in was crazy. And I feel like that was iconic and fashionable, and wow, it was insane, but also something that Kim has kind of done before. I feel like she always goes for like the crazy cinched in waist, which looks incredible, but then that's why people also have a little bit of an issue with Kim Kardashian, because they, again, feel like she is perpetuating these unattainable standards, and they're not necessarily wrong. I mean, I think even if I had, John Galliano cinch me like that until I could no longer be cinched, I still could not look like Kim Kardashian. So I understand why people have those comments, but also at the same time, like, what do we expect? Kim is always gonna come through with that like really cinched look to really bring in her waist and then let her booty pop. You know what I mean? Cody said, def a perpetuating queen. Yes. And that's why I'm like, we know it's always going to be a thing. Like, she's always going to do it. And that's why I think actually one of the first things I said whenever I saw her waist was like, let's remember that this is not natural, because it's easy to see that image all the time and start comparing, and you go to yourself, maybe this is just me whenever I see some things online, but you see something online, you go to the mirror and you're like, oh my God, like, that is not normal for 99% of people. I'm right there with you, and that is okay. That is okay. I literally think that was the first thing that came out of my mouth is, let's remember, she looks amazing. This is art. This is fashion. But this is not normal. This is not attainable for everyone. Like, it's okay. You know what I mean? Because it's really easy to get in your head about it. Sacred Space said, I'm a 5'1". Oh, you're a short girly like me, Sacred Space. I'm 5 feet. With a size 2 waist. Not a size 2 waist. There is no way that is natural. It's not. She got her ribs removed, which is all I can't not think about. There are those rumors that she had ribs removed, which of course that's never been confirmed, but that is everywhere, which is crazy. Colors said, I mean, it's a corset. It's been done for centuries. Nobody does corsets except like Dita Von Teese. You're right. I mean, corsets, make us all cinch in. Sweet Cyanide said, OMG, I was dying on your other live. You made my day with all the tea and comments. Thanks for the good vibes and realness. Oh my God, of course. You guys were getting my live reactions to a lot of these looks. I saw someone say something about Kylie. Kiara said, I saw a clip of Kylie posing and it very much gave off trying to be sexy. I know, I said Kylie's bodice was very much giving Madonna. I thought Kylie's look, honestly, it was simple, but it was elegant and pretty. Like, happy birthday, Dave. Happy birthday to another Taurus. I thought it was simple, but it was elegant and pretty. And also too, you guys know, I thought Kendall looked incredible. I just didn't think it was on theme. But I liked Kendall's dress. Like, Kendall's dress is something that if I was 6 feet tall and looked like Kendall Jenner, I would want to wear something like that. She looked stunning. I just didn't think it was very much on theme. But then again, in my opinion, I feel like Kendall rarely goes with the theme. I feel like Kendall always looks fantastic. She's just kind of always doing her own thing. But that's no shade to her, and she keeps getting invited back every year. So, you know what? It's not like she's doing anything wrong. DJ Lopez said Kim K looked in pain. My sister said the same thing. My sister was like, oh my God, in all of these pictures, she looks like she is so uncomfortable. And I agree. And I think that's something I have to commend Kim Kardashian on. I don't know if I would be able to do that. Like, genuinely. I don't know if I could wear something where I was physically in pain, physically not able to take a deep breath, like physically can't walk up the stairs by myself. I'm all for a look. I'm all for fashion. I'm all for a jaw-dropping moment. But just me personally, I think I would not be able to do that. Like, I would tell the designer, I need a combination. I need to look absolutely sickening, but I need to be able to breathe and eat something inside. Like, you guys know me. I'm not going to the Met Gala and not having champs and at least a little snack. Like, there's no way that I'm going to the Met Gala and not drinking, not eating, and not being comfortable. I'm going to the Met Gala. I'm having champs. I'm having whatever food is prepared because you know it's good. I'm enjoying the installation and the exhibit, which I don't know if people even do that, but me personally, that's what I would want to do. So I need to be able to like breathe and walk to do those things. So for me, I commend Kim on the dedication. I just would need something that like is a little, I can breathe. I can breathe, basically. Yes, Lana looked absolutely incredible. I agree. Robert said, if I was Kim, I would have been like, get me out of this dress. Robert, that's what I thought too. I was like, I just picture her going back to the hotel and being like, get me out immediately. Like, that would have been me. Get me out immediately. Colors that I didn't understand that either until she explained it. The dress was from the McQueen archives because the theme was also reawakening fashion. So she awoke the dress that had never been worn. And that's what I'm saying. There was a lot of thought behind it. I think people just, weren't big fans. And that's okay. We're all entitled to our opinion. But like I said, now that I know the thought behind it and how hard Kim worked and all of the effort she put in, which I think is funny because Rihanna's basically saying like, couldn't be me this year. But I appreciate what Kim Kardashian gave. You know what I mean? Dave, whenever we do vertical lives, it's a new world. It is a new world. No, Amanda, I didn't get a new hairstyle. It's just my hair is straight today and I think it's just straight and clean. Jelena, it's a whole new world, but this is how we make new friends. If you are just now coming across my face, you've never seen me before. Hello, my name is Madison. I am part of the House of Hill. You're in the House of Hill right now. We talk about celebrity tea, a little lifestyle, fashion, and we have a very positive community here on the internet. So yes, we comment on celebrities, but we do it in a positive way. We're always respectful of one another. We love some giggles, having a good time, and going live. So if that sounds like something you want to be a part of, if you want to be a part of the most fun community here on YouTube, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe and come join us and hang out with us. We love to go live and hang out. Okay. Let's go ahead, you guys, and move on and talk about Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny. Because, you guys, they were getting close at the Met Gala after party, okay? And I know a lot of you are not going to be happy about this because I know a lot of you don't like Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny together, but Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny were seen getting cozy. So an insider told Page 6 that Kendall and Bad Bunny were sitting at the same table. They were laughing, they were flirting. Kendall was, quote, at one point rubbing his head. A second source stated that they did not see them kiss, but they were seen cuddling on the couch the whole night. I also saw another rumor that they were seen leaving together and going into the same hotel. That is a rumor. Obviously, that is just something I saw briefly. Let's really focus on them being close at the after party, because that is what we have confirmed. We know this is not the first time we have heard about Kendall and Bad Bunny backsliding. Obviously, they have done this before. And this could very much just be that. You know what I mean? They were both at the Met Gala. They were both at the after party. They were having fun. The drinks were flowing. The giggles were flowing. They were in a dark room. They were having a great time. Yes, Jody, I saw Kendall's after Met look. I thought she looked really good. I agree, Cass. I think it's just a little fling. I think it's fun. I'm hoping that they're not officially getting back together, just because I feel like it's run its course at this point. But yeah, they were seen getting cuddly. Yes, Timna, she also has reportedly been hanging out with Ben Simmons again as well. He is her other ex that she dated before Bad Bunny, and she reportedly has been hanging out with him. And at this point, I think Kendall is just having a good time, which she's able to. She's young, she's single. There is nothing wrong with flirting, having a good time. You're both at the mother effing Met Gala. Like, it's totally, totally fine. I just know people feel strongly about Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny. And so when I saw the photos of them like getting cuddly and giggling at the Met after party, I was like, oh no, the House of Hill is not gonna be happy about this one. Always and forever said, most of us Latino just don't approve. We don't want him to get the curse, the Kardashian curse. The subject we're talking about is Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny being seen cuddly at the Met Gala after party. That's what we're talking about. Joy said they are young and dumb and full of LMAO. Sorry, that is what the vibe is giving me. And yes, Kate, Ben Simmons was at the Met Gala as well. So that's what makes the situation even more interesting, truthfully. Kendall was at a place with two exes that she's been rumored to be talking to. They were all in the same room, but at the end of it, she wasn't partying with Ben Simmons. She was partying with Bad Bunny. So, I don't know. Maybe her and Ben Simmons no longer talking and hanging out. I feel like they probably still are. And we know that there were reports that Ben Simmons was jealous of Bad Bunny. So, I feel like it's when him and Kendall were dating. So, I feel like there's even a chance that that might have happened again. Like, once again, Kendall did not end the night with Ben Simmons. She ended up partying with Bad Bunny. Hi, Victor. Hello from the Philippines. Hello. We'll see, though. I don't know if anything will come of it, if it was just a one-night thing. I know a lot of you are hoping that it's just a one-night thing, but we'll see. They definitely were seen having a good time. Kelda said they can do what they want, of course, but it's so hard for celebrities to meet someone new that they have to repeatedly backslide. I do agree with you on that, Kelda. I think it's hard, which also, too, I know a lot of times we say, like, oh my God, celebrities feel like their groups are so incestual, like they always are dating each other. Why don't they date outside the group? But to your point, I think that's why. I think they date within the same groups because those people understand what they're going through, and it's just easier to date within that celebrity circle than to try to find somebody outside of it, and then they have to adapt to that way of life. You know what I mean? But I think for Kendall, it's also a level of comfortability, right? You're right. It's easier to backslide because she's comfortable with Bad Bunny. She's comfortable with Ben Simmons. So it's just kind of easier. Also, if you guys are here and you haven't given this video a thumbs up yet, can you please go ahead and do so? You guys, we have over 240 people here. So if you're here and you haven't given this video a thumbs up yet, please go ahead and do so. Also, if you're new and you're just seeing me for the first time, subscribe. Join the House of Hill. We are a lot of fun. Obviously, I'm biased, but as you can tell by the chat, we're a lot of freaking fun. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and move on and talk about the Biebers. So, just as we literally predicted, you guys, the Biebers didn't show up, and it caused a lot of headlines to pop up today. Hi, Joy. Hello. We have someone else from the Philippines watching as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The Biebers didn't show up, and we knew that this was going to cause drama, and it did. So I will say the main thing that people are saying is Justin and Hailey weren't there, likely because of Justin's mental health. So if you're seeing any headlines that are like, why Justin and Hailey weren't at the Met Gala? A lot of them are citing that it's possible that Justin's mental health is to blame. And basically every single one of these articles are quoting that Entertainment Tonight report that I filled you guys in on last week, where a source said, quote, Justin has been facing some difficulties lately. He has been having a hard time and hasn't been feeling like his usual self. Hailey has been doing her best to be there for Justin, but it's upsetting for her to see him struggle. They are doing their best to make things work and be supportive of each other. They are committed to doing whatever it takes to make things better. So for the most part, I would say 95% of people are saying Justin and Hailey weren't there because Justin wasn't up to it. Then about 5% of people are saying that Justin and Hailey weren't there because this once again fuels the Hailey pregnancy rumor. You guys know I've been saying I personally do not think that Hailey Bieber is pregnant. I have been saying that for a while now. I could be wrong. I could put a clown nose on in a month and say, oh my God, you guys got me. She's been pregnant. But for some reason, just like in my soul, I don't feel that she's pregnant. I feel like they've been going through a lot that adding a baby into the mix would just be kind of crazy. I just don't feel like she is pregnant. I feel like it's more likely they weren't there because Justin isn't in a great place, and we know that they have a lot of trips planned, or reportedly have a lot of trips planned to like work on their marriage and reconnect. And maybe, it's just that. Maybe they just decided it's not the best for us to go to the Met Gala this year. Justin's not feeling it. Hailey didn't want to go without him, because also if Hailey did go without him, maybe she thought it would perpetuate the marital trouble rumors. And so in order to just avoid any rumors about their marriage altogether, they just decided not to go and let people think they didn't go because of Justin's mental health, or I guess maybe because she's pregnant. But again, I do not believe that rumor. I do not think that Hailey is pregnant. Just me. Always and Forever said, this is why I don't believe the pregnancy rumors. Also, how did we go from divorce to pregnancy? And she's been going out with her friends. I just hope he's okay and gets the help he needs. I agree with you. I agree. Let's see. Just a Rhythm said, I felt like the last time they went to the Met, the reporters and fans were so rude to them, so they probably don't want to go through that again. Yes, if you remember the last time they attended the Met Gala together, that's when people were yelling Selena and stuff to them on the red carpet, and people thought that Hailey was crying, which she said she's not crying. She said she wasn't, but it just looked like she was. She said Justin was fixing her sunglasses. But I agree. It is probably a combination of things why they didn't end up going. But I think it was mainly the fact that Justin needed Hailey not doing well, not necessarily the fact that Hailey is pregnant. Thank you, LB. I appreciate it. I'm trying to multitask, you guys. It's like hard to do the chat and obviously, but we got it. We got it under control. Okay, Joy said she's not pregnant. They took a mental health break. I agree. You guys, thankfully, I got the House of Hill. A little troll is not gonna bring me down. I'd rather have someone talk about my lips than people have said way meaner stuff to me before. Not necessarily here, but at my old job. I liked the stream. Good, I'm glad you liked the stream. But yeah, so Justin and Hailey not there, just as we thought the rumors would kick up. And yeah, like I said, I really think ultimately it has to do with Justin and Hailey not wanting to show up by herself because she knew that would perpetuate rumors that something's wrong in their marriage. So they decided it was best for them not to go all together. And again, I don't think that she's pregnant. So, and it looks like a lot of you don't necessarily think that either. Kim said Justin isn't hiding with all the Diddy stuff. I do think that is part of why he might not be doing well. Kim, I agree with you. All of those resurfaced videos of Justin and Diddy do make me feel some type of way. As you guys know, I've said that before. They make me feel icky. I don't like them. It makes me feel weird. So I agree, Kim. I think that might be a contributing factor to some of the things that he's working through. But obviously time will tell. We're going to have to definitely see about that. Jelena, I agree. Jelena's like, imagine the whole world possibly talking about stuff that happened to you when you were younger. I agree that would be really hard. Kelda said, I think they were just trying to avoid drama or awkward interview questions, which that too. Again, I think optically it would have, I guess, looked worse for Hailey to show up by herself. For sure. That would have caused a lot more questions than her and Justin just saying, you know what? We're not going all together. So I feel that. LB said, sad that Selena was a no-show, but Shakira slayed. I know. I'm sad that Selena was a no-show as well. Leon, absolutely. You can definitely ask advice. Let me know what's going on. But yeah, Pure Jealousy said, it's heartbreaking. Nessa said it might have triggered him. For sure. And it'll be interesting to see if we get any more rumors about the Biebers. Like, I think it will be interesting to see if we get any new reports about the status of their relationship or something going on with Justin, because I feel like now people are going to be questioning what's going on with them even more. So I think we're going to get some Bieber updates probably later this week, because people are going to be wondering, what the heck, where were they? We need more Bieber tea, which, you know, somebody from the Bieber team will definitely be coming out soon, I'm sure. Sorry, guys, I'm just getting all of these things taken care of. Yes, Kim, I did see that someone was shot near Drake's house in Toronto. We're going to talk, obviously, about Drake and Kendrick tomorrow, but I feel like things are escalating, and it's crazy. It is crazy. Hopefully everyone ends up being okay, for sure. Jelena said, I swear if people are shooting over the beef, I agree. Obviously, we don't know for sure, but it just feels convenient that this is now the second incident that's taken place near somebody's home where somebody has been injured. So I just feel like it's a little too convenient. Sorry, guys. People are crazy. Dave, my foot is getting tired. Literally, my foot is getting tired. Justin, I do have allergies. You're right. You caught me. Sacred Space, people are crazy. Joy said, I'm sad what happened to Justin. Maybe he's not happy with Hailey. I don't know. Every report talks about how much he needs Hailey. He relies on Hailey. He loves Hailey. So I do think he loves Hailey, and I hope that they're able to work it out. I say that all the time. Because I always feel like people are like, you hate Justin, you hate Hailey. I do not hate anyone, and I hope that their marriage survives this. truthfully. Epic Turtle, this channel is for celebrity tea, lifestyle, fashion, and fun, and giggles and shouts. If you're not into that and you're into anything else, let me tell you, you're going to be sorely disappointed. I'm sorely, sorely disappointed. My name might be My name might be spelled with 2 D's, but it's not happening here. And this is not fans only. So this will be a very disappointing channel for you if you're hoping to get something a little extra. The only extra tea I can offer you is just celebrities. You know what I mean? That's about as hot and spicy as it's going to get in this chat and on this channel. In House of Hill, Jessica got off work to come get the tea, watch from the beginning. Avery, definitely back and watch. We're talking about all of the post Met Gala tea. We are talking about Katy Perry. We talked about Rihanna. We talked about Kim Kardashian, Kendall and Bad Bunny, and obviously the Biebers not showing up, which I know people were also upset at Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco not showing up. Also, obviously, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce didn't show up either. Which was disappointing, but we kind of knew it was 50-50 on whether or not Taylor was going to show up. And obviously, sadly, she didn't. We knew that she, probably had rehearsals, but I was still holding out a little bit of hope. But yeah, she didn't end up showing up. And I was disappointed, but it is what it is. We know she has to back to work. And the Eras Tour is kicking back off in Paris this week, so that makes sense. But I'm with you guys. I was a little disappointed Selena and Benny didn't go, and Taylor and Travis, obviously. And I was just thinking that would be an iconic red carpet debut, you know what I mean? For Taylor and Travis to go to the Met, but I understand why they didn't. Also, my other question for you guys, she is in France, Dave. She's the Eras Tour is starting in Paris, starting back up in Paris this week. My other question for you guys is I've been seeing, we have over 300 people here. If you're here and you haven't given this video a thumbs up yet, please go ahead and do so. Please, please, please give this video a thumbs up. The other question I wanted to ask you guys, because I've been seeing people talk about this, is the Met Gala losing its zhuzh? Is it losing its chutzpah, its sparkle, its prestige? A lot of people were saying they were disappointed that a lot of their favorite celebrities didn't attend this year. Obviously, like a Taylor, a Selena. Was it disappointing for you, or do you feel like it was still giving the Met Gala? It was still everything you hoped for. It was still something that you will come back and watch next year and the year after that and everything. What about that? How it's like? And I'm just curious if you guys feel the same way. I personally feel like I still enjoyed it. I don't necessarily watch for what celebrities are going to be there, because I know celebrities are going to be there regardless. I personally watch because I like to see who's showing up. I like to see what they're watching. Like I've said a million times, I like it because it's not a typical run-of-the-mill red carpet. It is a red carpet where people can really step outside their box, show their creativity, really kind of do something different than they would normally. So I personally feel like I will still continue to watch the Met Gala because I find it interesting, but I wasn't sure about where everyone else stands. Amanda said it was meh, wasn't terrible, and yes, I'll watch, I think. Joy said it's losing it for sure. Sacred Space said none of the Barbie cast was there. Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling, none of the Oppenheimer cast. Would have loved to see them there. Greta Gerwig was there, but you're right. We did not get Margot or Ryan or anyone from Oppenheimer. Timna said, I was disappointed none of my faves showed up except for Ed Sheeran. I loved seeing Ed Sheeran on the carpet. You guys know I love me some Ed Sheeran. Kate said I liked it, but TBH, I think each year celebrities play it safer and safer. Okay. And then Jessica said, I'm definitely gonna continue to watch. I want to see the Tavis red carpet walk. Me too. I don't know when we're gonna get it, you guys. I don't know when we're gonna get it. Hopefully, I guess next award season, but I don't know. Brianna said, there were some people that didn't stick to the theme, but I still liked it. I agree. Dave, love you for being a girl dad. Love you for being a girl dad and being protective. Freaky Walrus. Yes, we talked about how the Katy Perry photos were AI. We talked about that first thing, how they tricked us all. See, and that's the other thing too. I think that takes away from the Met Gala as well, because now that people are doing AI photos of certain celebrities there, now whenever we see things, we're going to be like, is that real? Is that happening at the Met? Is it fake? Is it not? So I also think that people utilizing AI to trick everyone will also kind of take away from the Met Gala in the future as well. Kelda said, honestly, I think this year's theme was tough to interpret, making the looks harder to hit out of the park. There was quite a few major names missing this time. Kelda, I also think there was confusion because some reports were focusing on the garden theme, and then some people were focusing on like a Cinderella type of theme. It was like fashion through time or something. And so I think there was just also like confusion from the celebrities of, do I lean into garden? Do I lean into this, you know, fairy tale of fashion aspect of it all? So I think there was also just confusion all around of like, what were people supposed to be giving, in my opinion. Sleeping Beauty. That's, yeah. Sacred Space said it should have been one or the other. I agree. Because I feel like it was all over the place. Olivia Rodrigo was not there, actually. Olivia Rodrigo was not there. Yep, you're right. Which also was kind of disappointing because I feel like she would have been nice to see there as well. Sorry, guys. Pamela Anderson did look really elegant. I agree. And she was wearing a little bit of makeup, which people were talking about as well. People were like, oh my God, she's wearing makeup. Matt, your poor leg. Yes, Taylor Swift is still on tour. She is starting back up in Paris. So she will be there. Yeah, sorry guys. I'm just going through this chat to make sure everyone is good. Okay, good. Yes, we're Gucci. Back to talking about Tavis. I saw I think it was Dave say you think that Tavis might do their red carpet debut at the VMAs, which would be iconic, honestly. Superstar Bella said Anna Wintour is British and they have very impressive words. She might need to simplify the theme because the stylist clearly did not understand it. Oh, Cass was saying, is Olivia Rodrigo on tour? That's why she wasn't there. Yes, Olivia Rodrigo is on as well. And then Brianna said, I'm glad I got to see Kylie because she looked amazing. She did. I feel like people were just not sure about Kylie being on theme. But I thought she looked elegant. Like I said, I feel like people interpreted it in different ways. You know what I mean? I feel like some people did garden, like physical earth garden. Some people were giving garden party. And then some people were leaning into the Sleeping Beauty theme. Like I thought Sabrina Carpenter was giving Sleeping Beauty. She also looked really good. Shakira looked good in the red. Amanda said she almost fell. Happens to the best of us. But I thought that Shakira looked really good in the red. Sacred Space loves Sabrina Carpenter's look as well. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys all loved it too. Is there any other Met Gala tea that we need to discuss? Is there anything else you guys want to get into? I'm laughing. Jonna said Kylie looked like Godiva. Hey, we all love chocolate though. You know what I mean? Zaya said thoughts on Usher's look. I liked Usher's look. I liked that Usher at least tried to give a little something. I think for men at the Met Gala, it's hard. It's hard to really push the boundaries and give a look because, of course, designers prefer to do something like a gown, a dress. It's harder to go and be daring with men's fashion, which is probably a bigger problem in and of itself and a way bigger discussion than we have time to have. But I think it's harder to go out of the box with a suit. But I liked that Usher had the hat. I liked that he was giving different. He was carrying the flowers. I personally think that Usher added a little something extra. I liked his hat. I know some people were not sure. I liked that Usher was trying to give something. Lil Nas X did look good. I did like Lil Nas X's look. Yes, I agree. Jessica said Eddie Redmayne was wow. He looked good. The Jonas Brothers were not there. Amanda said Keith Urban. Oh, also Keith Urban stepped off to give wifey the spotlight. How freaking sweet was that? Amanda, I was fangirling about that on the happy hour hang. I was like, if your partner does not look at you the way Keith Urban was looking at Nicole Kidman at the Met Gala, you got to get a new one. Like, he was looking at her like she was the best thing that he has ever seen in his entire life. And it was the sweetest thing. It was absolutely the sweetest thing. Brianna said, there's this clip when Kylie was taking photos, Doja was behind her, and she gave her a side eye as if they had some beef. Brianna, I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what clip. And I feel like whoever was running the carpet messed up. Kylie and Doja should have not been taking photos at similar times. Like, that was a flub up of the carpet, because I feel like that should not have happened. I feel like they should have been separated a little bit. I also saw George. I find that the Met is more for women than men. I agree, George. I feel like, unfortunately, a lot of times designers focus on the women, and the men, it's like, oh, here's a suit. So it is unfortunate. I feel like that's just sometimes like how it happens at the Met, which isn't fair, it isn't right, but I do feel like that's kind of what happened, unfortunately. Robert said, oh, Nicole Kidman was my other fave. Yes. Cass said, and he's always been that way too. He's always in awe of Nicole. He really is. And it is so freaking sweet. Oh, Jonna said, I meant the historical person, Godiva. Oh my God, Jonna, you just saw me have a live blonde moment. And you can all tell where my head's at. I'm like the chocolate? Obviously, I'm always here for chocolate. Jonna, excuse me. You just saw me have a live blonde moment. So hopefully you enjoyed that and you're not judging me too hard. I'm telling you. Sometimes this goes a little bit too deep. Julie said, all of us women need a Keith Urban in our lives, and that is the tea. That is the tea. I agree. That's the standard that we should all be looking for sure. Absolutely. Anything else? Any other looks? Okay, thank you guys for not judging me. Sometimes blonde moments happen, you know what I mean? And I wish I could say that was my first one, Jonna. But unfortunately, your girl has had several blonde moments in her day. Let's see. OMG, I'm live with you while I'm at work. These patients can wait. I love all JK. Hello. And also, thank you for being in the medical field. That is not an easy field at all. Robert said, I love Justin Bieber in his boyfriend era, when Justin Bieber was in his boyfriend era, because now he's technically in his husband era. And I don't know how well it's going. Joy said, we love you, Madison. Stay healthy and safe. Thanks, love. I appreciate you. So much. But yeah, you guys, that's really all of the post Met Gala tea that I have for you that I wanted to discuss. Katy Perry, Rihanna, Kim Kardashian, Kendall and Bad Bunny, and the Biebers. And I just thought it would be fun to do this little vertical live to catch up and get into all of that and discuss all of the tea that happened at the Met Gala. But other than that, you guys, that's all I really have. The other little fun piece of tea was Lana Del Rey did an interview with Entertainment Tonight, and they did ask her what her favorite song on Tortured Poets Department was, and she was like, The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived, or whatever that title is, and people were like low-key roasting Lana Del Rey because they're like, I don't think she listened to Taylor's full album. This is reminding me of like when your friends give you something of theirs to read and you just kind of skim it. And I thought that was funny. We all know Lana Del Rey is a huge fan of Taylor. She's friends with Taylor. They've worked together. So anyone who's trying to like paint that interview clip as negative, get over it. It's a long album. I agree with you, Jelena. And also, whenever you're put on the spot, your brain obviously is sometimes not firing on all cylinders. Obviously, as I just flubbed up Jonna's comment, my brain was thinking about food, not people. So whenever you are in the moment, it's sometimes hard to, remember what song is your absolute favorite. But I love Lana. I also love that she loves, obviously, The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived. And Gigi Hadid said her favorite song is Down Bad, if anyone was curious. Betty said the titles are long, so she might have been confused. Exactly. I feel like it's not, people were trying to paint it negative, but it's not negative at all. Like, it's not negative. Kylie, I'm new here. Can you tell me what your name is? Yes, Kylie, my name is Madison. Welcome to the House of Hill. Please subscribe if you feel like joining. We're a really fun community here on the internet. We talk about celebrity tea, fashion, lifestyle. We're super positive. We love connecting with one another. We love a giggle here and there. And we have a lot of fun, I think. Jelena, if there's another spammer, let me know. Let me know. I'm keeping an eye out. But yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. I got you, girly. I got you. Any other boot incoming? I got it, guys. I absolutely got it. I'm telling you, these vertical lives, it's a crazy time. They keep me on my toes. That's for freaking sure. Absolutely, that's for sure. Is there any other? Oh, David Cox, I just subscribed. You guys, we got a new member. Hi, David. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, thank you. Epic Turtle, it's a new moon. Remember, Kylie, I go live every Monday and Wednesday at 3:30 Pacific Standard Time. Monday, Wednesday, 3:30 Pacific Standard Time. And then these vertical lives that you're seeing right now, they're random. You got to check the community tab. I'll usually do these on a Tuesday or Thursday for fun. It is after hours. I'm absolutely dying, Jelena. But you know what? We're all in it together. You guys know the goal is to grow, because the more we grow, the more we get to do fun things together. Absolutely. Ruth, I subscribed, but the combo was busy. Ruth, you know, that's kind of how we do things around here. We get into the tea, we catch up with one another, we do the chat. I know it can be overwhelming, but I promise you, hang out with us for a little bit and you'll get to know the flow, you'll get to know the format, and then I feel like you'll like it. So I'm happy that we have Ruth and David joining the House of Hill. I'm absolutely here for it. I love it. And Kylie. Okay, you guys, so we have Kylie, Ruth, and David, new House of Hill members. I'm loving it. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for joining our fam. Yes, I will be going live tomorrow, Maria, at 3:30 Pacific Standard Time. Tomorrow will be normal. This was just we are a wild and crazy family, but we're really fun. Maylee said, I'm driving, what's going down? Maylee, we're just catching up. We also have Faith from Kenya here as well. Yeah, you guys, we have a lot of fun over here in the House of Hill. So I'm so happy that we made some new friends. That's what this is all about. All these vertical lives are about making new friends, getting into the tea, seeing each other's face for an extra day, which is so fun. And just, you know, our normal House of Hill shenanigans, but the best kind of shenanigans are the House of Hill shenanigans. You know what I mean? Yes, Brianna also loved Dove Cameron and her boyfriend Damon's look. I thought they looked incredible. And on that note, is there any other Met Gala tea that we need to get into? Christy, it's actually free to subscribe to me. It is free to subscribe, Christy. I don't charge anything to subscribe. You can subscribe for free. You can join the House of Hill for free. That's what's so fun about it. We do obviously have to, we're working on other things, but yeah, Chris, you can subscribe for free. That's easy. Amanda, Cardi B did put on a show, which I loved. I know, Jelena, I'm like, it does not cost money to subscribe, you guys. It is free to subscribe. It is free to subscribe. So join our fam. We're a lot of fun, truthfully. You guys, Christy goes, well, hell, I didn't know that. Thank you. Yes, Christy, you subscribe. Christy, I can tell you're going to love the House of Hill. I can tell, Christy. You're giving House of Hill vibes already. So subscribe, join us, join the live tomorrow. I think you're going to want to hang out with us. We're a lot of fun. We really have a good time here for sure. Yes, Emily, we did go over everything already. I'm sorry. You're going to have to go back and watch. Emily, oh, I'm sorry. But We talked about the Biebers not being at the Met Gala. We talked about Rihanna, Katy Perry, Kim Kardashian. We did all of that. So definitely go back and check out the tea from the Met Gala. But on that note, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and end things here. Thank you, Kylie. You guys, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Please make sure you're subscribed. If you're new here, welcome. Hi, we're so happy to have you. Also, you guys, make sure that your notification bell is on. Bye, Cass. Thank you for being here. Make sure your notification bell is on so that way whenever YouTube notifications do work, you get your YouTube notifications. But you guys know the best way to be on time for a live is to just set an alarm. Whenever I do these vertical lives, I always post about them in the community tab. And then you know I go live every Monday and Wednesday at 3:30 Pacific Standard Time. We'll definitely be going live tomorrow. This was just a fun bonus. It's not in place of tomorrow's live. Thank you, Hailey. Thank you for the thumbs up, girly, and for reminding everyone to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you, Hailey, for being here. Thank you. I love seeing everyone. I feel like I love vertical lives because it really is a bonus day that we all get to hang out and see each other. So thank you everyone for being here. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok if you are not already at I am Madison Hill with 2 Ds. Becky, hi. I saw you said you'll be after watching tomorrow. We love our after watchers. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see y'all tomorrow for tomorrow's live happy hour hang at 3:30 Pacific Standard Time. And you guys have a fantastic rest of your evening. Bye, guys.